A new observed tornado warning has been issued. New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Hello,
A new radar
everybody.
indicated tornado
I
warning
know the
has been
audio's
issued.
talking over me right now. It is getting active right now. Very, very active. As you can see, there's
A new
been like 3
considerable
different
severe
tornado warnings that has
thunderstorm
been
warning
issued.
has been issued.
So we are going to get right into it right now. Oh, buddy. So, all right, let's start off with the south. Let's start off with the south first. There's 5 of you in the chat right now, so welcome to the stream. Let's start off with the farthest southern one, which is the one down here in Texas, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So we have you have a tornado warning down here. This is from Fort Worth, Texas. This is for northern Stephens counties in north central Texas until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Yes, I have a new overlay. I don't know if you guys watched a new video this morning, but yes, I have a new overlay. So the timing is at the bottom. It's like right here. See where I'm pointing at? Right here at the bottom. That is the timing for you guys over there in Texas, Central Daylight Time, not Eastern. This is Central Daylight Time.
New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It's getting real active. You can see the SPC outlook. If I point up here, SPC outlook right there. That's today.
A new radar indicated
active.
tornado warning has been issued.
We have 8 tornado warnings and 32 severe thunderstorm warnings. It is active out there right now, y'all. So we have a tornado warning here in Texas. Radar indicated tornado in golf ball size hail in this area. Hopefully I sound good for you guys too, by the way. I'll read chat here in just a moment. We got to get into these warnings.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Then we have another tornado warning actually up here. This was observed with baseball sized hail actually.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Let me put that right here real quick. Let me know if it's echoing, guys. Let me know if it's echoing. Let me know. But we have a damaging tornado on the ground here. Weather spot is confirmed tornado. This is for southern Ellis County, and this is for Oklahoma.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get into this real quick. Put that right there. But yeah, wait. It recycled, I think. Isn't it? I don't know if it's recycling or not. All right, let's read the counties out first. Let's read the county out first. So, Northern Oklahoma has issued a tornado warning for southern Ellis County, northwestern Oklahoma,
A new
southern Woodward County,
severe
and northwestern
thunderstorm
Oklahoma.
warning has been issued.
So we go up here and we go to these warnings. This is also on the ground. Another tornado on the ground. This actually has a pretty decent hook actually, but it looks of it. Wow, that might become a very strong tornado actually. So we really need to watch this one pretty carefully here. 2-inch diameter hail and a damaging tornado. Weather spot is confirmed tornado. There's a lot of storm chasers out there today, just so y'all know. So they're gonna be everywhere. Not seeing a debris signature with this, but there's definitely a
A new radar indicated tornado
Wow.
warning has been issued.
Cheyenne, Kansas. Yeah, these things are just popping off right now. Let's go over here. As you can see, that's the tornado warning for this right here. This is going into, or this is in Kansas actually. This is on the ground in Kansas, so this needs to be watched very carefully. Like I said, the counties that are in this is Logan County and Gove County, sorry, in West Central Kansas. So if you guys are in West Central Kansas, or if you're in Grove County or what was the other county called?
New
Logan
information.
County.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
You got to be underground, in the lowest part of the building. Brand new tornado warning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Like I said, there's going to be a bunch of stuff going off right now.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Radar indicates rotation with this storm. This is for Cheyenne County, northwestern Kansas. Be in shelter now. There's a lot of storm chasers on this one, actually, right here. Check the rotation on that one. Not seeing a crazy amount of rotation, but this definitely can still drop a tornado. These tornadoes out here in the Midwest, they are more wide open. What app are you using? I am using I'm using Radar Omega right now on the PC. Even Retimmer is chasing.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
New tornado on the ground. All right, so we have another tornado warning up here for, this is in Kansas, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, northwestern Kansas, you guys are under a tornado warning over here, west of Bird City. This is for, once again, Cheyenne County. This is a pretty large county, actually. Cheyenne County is a pretty large county. This is Cheyenne County right here. This big box, yellow box right here, where St. Francis and Bird City is at, that is Cheyenne County. There's two different storms
New information.
that are producing different tornado
flash
warnings.
flood warning has been updated.
Everything sounds good, guys. The audio sounds good. Like my audio, my microphone audio sounds good. The other system audio sounds good.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Is everything good with you guys? Let me know if anything gets like too loud or if it's like annoying. If it keeps going off the alerts, I'll try to fix it. And we still have, wow, look at that, 3-inch hail.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
You got 3-inch hail with this storm right here. So a very, very destructive storm right here.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, tornado and 3-inch hail. This is southwest of Arnett in Oklahoma, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Oklahoma. This is Ellis and Woodward counties in Oklahoma. So you guys need to be in shelter right now, especially if you're in Arnett.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
If you're in Arnett right now, this hook signature is going to be coming right towards you guys. This rotation, this tornado itself might be coming towards you guys.
New information. This severe
shelter.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It's getting active right now, y'all. Getting active. We have 7 current tornado warnings, 26 severe thunderstorm warnings. Like I said, I am sorry if the alert system goes absolutely nuts because it is really that active right now. On days like this, it gets really active.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So like I said, you can see you see what it's saying on the right of your screen right there, a confirmed tornado warning. This is observed for Scott, Kansas. So if you're in Scott, Kansas, be in shelter now. You can also see in the bottom down below the areas that's under a tornado watch and the areas that are going to be under tornado warning or that are under tornado warnings. Like it'll show you live at the bottom of the screen. And when it says May 18th at the bottom of the screen right here, May 18th, let me get right here. That's basically saying when it goes away.
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So it is really active out there. There is different tornado warnings. Wow, this is confirmed 4-inch hail now. My goodness. Softball-sized hail with the storm, y'all. Softball-sized hail. Broadcast media confirmed tornado southwest of Arnett. So there is a tornado on the ground in Arnett, Oklahoma. If you are in Arnett, Oklahoma, you need to be in shelter right now. Like I said, it's getting really active out there. There's going to be way more storms that's going to form later.
New information.
There it is.
This tornado warning has been updated.
Yep, tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground right there.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So it's talking about this storm in Arnett. This thing is definitely on the ground and is doing damage right now, and it's getting really close to Arnett. So if you're in Arnett, Oklahoma, you need to be in shelter. I know this is a pretty small town in this area, but I mean, it's a pretty small town with a lot of buildings in there. So I hope to goodness our net is
New information.
underground.
This tornado warning has been updated.
And we have another confirmed tornado warnings. There's 7 tornado warnings right now. Like I said, 7 different tornado warnings. It's getting really active out there. Let's go back down here to the south in Texas. Like I said, I am so sorry that I can't like talk to you guys in the chat as much. It just got really active really fast. I should have came early on stream to let you guys know everything. But yeah, I mean it's really active. As you can see right now, we have a large, moderate, or not moderate, large enhanced risk.
Issued.
Very large enhanced risk that stretches from Texas all the way up to Nebraska. And you have a very small moderate risk, but it's small for a reason. This area right here has the greatest potential of seeing strong long track tornadoes today. I mean, if there's a mesoscale discussion right here, I want to read that actually. Let me see if I can read that real quick. I'm going to see if I can read that. I want to read that mesoscale discussion. I want to see what they're saying about these storms, because these storms have the potential.
A new radar
right
indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Let me see what they're saying in that mesoscale discussion.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Wow. Increasing supercell tornado threat. I'm actually going to switch this real quick for you guys. This is what it's saying. An increasing supercell tornado threat over the next couple of hours. 140 to 170 mile per hour winds. So that's EF3 to EF4 status right there. With this supercell that they're pinpointing right now. So that's on the high end. That's literally on the high end right there. In 55 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And don't even forget about the hail. Yeah, hail up to literally tennis ball size to over softball sized hail. Maybe getting close to DVD size hail in some places. I wouldn't be surprised if DVD size hail is going to be
a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
This is an increasing threat that they're watching this storm right here near Canadian Texas, crossing the Oklahoma border, going up there.
A new radar
Gage
indicated
Woodward,
tornado
Oklahoma.
warning has been issued.
So that's something to keep in mind about. Let's go back to the this screen right here. They're talking about this exact supercell right here near Arnett that's producing softball-sized hail in a tornado currently right now. I mean, you can see the velocity signatures right here. Look at that velocity. That's your velocity signatures. That's going to be moving up to the north and east just like that.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So really keep in mind about this storm right here. This is a very powerful storm that could potentially produce a strong, long track, and potentially even violent tornado today, if I'm being honest. I mean, the wind speeds are in the violent category. So the word violent is going to be used very wisely here, but it's possible. It's really possible, especially with this storm. You have an isolated supercell going closer to the moderate risk area, actually. This is not what you want to see.
New information.
Oh, boy.
This tornado warning has been updated.
We have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. Wow. PDS tornado warning. Let's go to that right now. This thing is on the ground doing significant damage right now. So we have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. Take cover now. Wow, that's a strong tornado. So if you're in Elkader, I think is how you say it, in Highway 83, you need to be in shelter right now. There is a confirmed, largely extremely dangerous tornado on the ground.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, PDS tornado warning. Radar and broadcast media confirmed tornado. This is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. This is a big boy on the ground, y'all. This is not a small one. This is a big, wow, that's a debris signature right there. That is a big tornado, y'all. Big time tornado. This is the first PDS tornado warning of the stream, not of the day, of the stream. There was a PDS earlier. Look at that hook signature, by the way. This is a very powerful tornado right here. You see that hook right here? That's where your tornado is at, heading towards Elkader.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So we have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning right now. If you guys are just tuning into the stream, this is a PDS tornado warning. Okay, this is a very powerful tornado on the ground doing significant damage south and west of Elkader. So if you guys live in Elkader right now, you need to be in shelter right now. This is a very, very dangerous situation ongoing. I'm going to make this pretty small here so you guys can see more of the radar here.
New
Another confirmed tornado in Scott,
Kansas. This
Kansas.
tornado warning has been updated.
So this is getting really active really fast here, y'all. Really active, really fast here. Like I said, if you guys are tuning into the stream right now, we have multiple tornadoes on the ground, and we have one PDS tornado warning, one strong tornado on the ground doing significant damage right now, south and west of Elkader and Gold in Kansas. You have a very tight velocity coupler right here that's going to be moving up to the north and east just like this towards El Cader. So if you live in El Cader, Kansas, you need to be in
A
shelter.
new destructive thunderstorm warning has been
Another
issued.
destructive severe thunderstorm warning.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This is really active. I was not expecting it to be extremely active like this. I expected this, but like not like this. This is a really active tornado outbreak right now. We have multiple tornadoes on the ground right now. Like I said, we have wind PDS. We're going to come back to that in just a moment here. I do want to talk about this storm down here that's also on the ground.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Like I said, Arnett, you guys are being impacted to the north. If you're north and west of Arnett, there is a tornado on the ground.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Wow, this is why it's a widespread outbreak. You got warnings from Texas all the way up to Kansas and Nebraska almost. Shoot, even in Wyoming. Look at that. Wyoming, there's tornado warnings in Wyoming right now. Let's talk about this one up here in Wyoming.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Northwestern Cheyenne County and Morrill counties and the panhandle of Nebraska. So this is not Wyoming, this is Nebraska. So if you're in the northwestern parts
New
of
information.
Nebraska,
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
you guys are at risk of a significant storm that has a chance of producing a tornado. Let's go to this storm or tornado warning over here because we didn't see this one either. So Osborne. If you're in Osborne, you need to be in shelter.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
You have a tornado warning right now. Tornado on golf ball size sail. Radar indicated rotation. This is for Natoma, north of Natoma. This is for Osborne County. So Osborne is in this, and Osborne County is also in this. So be in shelter if you're in Osborne. Wow, big outbreak happening right now, y'all. And we're gonna go back to our PDS warning. This is a confirmed, large, and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground right now. That is something you don't want to see at all. That's a big tornado.
New
y'all.
information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So I'm gonna turn that down a bit here. Like I say, if the thing is too loud for y'all, let me know.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
We're up to 9 tornado warnings now. Still up to 9 tornado warnings. It is really active right now. Like I said, I don't know if that's all debris, but if that's debris, that's a lot of debris, and that's not a good sign at all. Because that is a strong tornado coming in to El Cader. This is going to head straight for El Cader.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
I don't know. There's not a lot of houses in the path of this, I don't think. But this is still a strong tornado, so still be in your safe spots if you're in this tornado warning. This is a strong tornado, and it more likely maybe long track, depending on what happens with the storm. I mean, it's a supercell thunderstorm all by itself in a very volatile atmosphere, actually. So anything can happen with this storm. This storm can last for miles. Like it can go on for miles.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We have another tornado that's also on the ground south of that storm. You can quite literally see where it's at. Look at that.
New
That's your tornado right there.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
That is your tornado right there. So this is going to be moving up to the north and east like that towards Highway 83 and Highway 4. So if you're on Highway 83 or Highway 4 in this tornado warning, even if you're on Highway 83 as far north as El Cader, you need to be in shelter or you need to get off the road now because both of these storms are producing tornadoes right now, maybe even strong tornadoes.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, man, this is definitely going to produce a big time tornado here. Let's go back down to the south to this storm down here because this storm also needs to be watched. Wow, that is something you don't want to see. Arnett, Texas, or Arnett, Oklahoma. Sorry, Arnett, Oklahoma. Hopefully you guys are in your shelter because this thing is moving almost directly over you guys. We're having better radar coverage now, and you can actually see where it's at. That is your greens going towards the radar and your reds going away. Right here is where your tornado will be
at.
A
new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's going to move up to the north and east, hopefully north and east of Arnett. And hopefully it stays north, like I said, north of Arnett, going into the
this
east.
This severe thunderstorm
areas.
Warning has been updated.
And like I said, guys, this storm is all by itself. This is a supercell thunderstorm. There is no competition whatsoever with this thing. So this needs to be watched at the most. This thing has the greatest potential of being a long track tornado, y'all. And it's on the ground. It's on the ground.
A new considerable
it's not on the ground anymore,
actually.
It's radar indicated, but baseball size hail is still in the mix here. Let's go back up here to the PDS tornado warning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Actually, it might be another area of rotation that's forming near south of El Cader, actually, right now, or over El Cader, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it might be a new area trying to form, so we gotta watch that pretty carefully here. But yeah, guys, yeah, it's getting really active right now. Um,
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
let's see here. Let's go to this right here.
New information,
Oh boy,
this tornado warning has been updated.
we have another PDS. I think it's another PDS somewhere. Unless it's the updated PDS. Is this the updated PDS or is this the Yep, updated PDS. All right, so they updated the PDS warning. I can see that now. There's so many warnings coming out that it's just like it's just really like active right now. Let's go back down here to the south and check this out. Man, I am not liking the look at this storm in Arnett, man. I hope to goodness everybody is in shelter in Arnett. This thing is it looks like it looks like it has a debris ball, but I don't think it has a debris ball. I hope it doesn't. But there's baseball sized hail being produced from the storm.
New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Forgot about the tornado on the south. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's so many tornado warnings ongoing right now. It's a little overwhelming. We can go back to the south and talk about that one real quick, actually. Still a tornado warning to the south here in Texas. Let's actually look at the velocity with that. Not seeing much rotation with that one anymore, so they might let this one expire here. But still, stay in your safe spots for the next 28 minutes if you're north of
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Say like Crystal Falls, stay in your safe spots. Ivan, stay in your safe spots for the next 28 minutes until this warning expires.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's go to this storm because this storm is really concerning to me. I don't know if this thing is on the ground anymore. It's saying it's not. They're saying it's not on the ground anymore, but I don't know, man. This thing looks pretty strong. This thing, like I said, this thing has an insane potential of producing a strong long track tornado.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
We gotta really that's not a good sign.
New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I think they just issued a new tornado watch. I think so. Let's go back up here to the PDS warning real quick. Like I said, there's 2 ongoing tornadoes down here in Kansas. Yep, there we go. No, new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Active right now. Very active. We have 25 severe thunderstorm warnings and 7 tornado warnings right now. 1 is PDS warned, and a lot of them are observed, actually. Let's check this real quick. Let me see. Yeah, 1 PDS. Actually, they're all radar indicated except for 1. 1 is PDS and 1 is observed. So there's 2 on the ground right now, according to the National Weather Service. Now, it could be more on the ground, but we just don't know about it yet. But there's definitely
New information, right now. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
The velocities are starting to lighten up a little bit here, which is the good news for this storm, because this was a very strong tornado moments ago.
Has been issued.
Let's go back down here to the other storm to the south of that storm. This was also on the ground. They're saying it still is on the ground right now, going over Highway 83 more than likely at this moment. But it may be lifting as well. Let's hope that this thing lifts. Like I said, the velocities in the actual radar. Actually, yeah, they did update a tornado watch actually. Reno, Oklahoma. That's for these areas right here.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Wow, look at that. 60% chance of an EF2 or to EF5 tornado, and a overall tornado threat is 70% chance. So they're expecting possibly a strong, very strong tornado out of this storm right here. Specifically this storm. Because they're all watching this storm right here. This is the storm to watch right here. If any storm were to produce a strong long track tornado, it'd be this one.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We still got that PDS tornado warning for the next 11 minutes here in El Cadere. So if you're in El Cadere, please be in shelter right now. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot chocolate real quick, y'all. Give me like 10 seconds.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
We have another new tornado on the ground here.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Turn that down a little bit. Yeah. So we still have that PDS tornado warning right here in El Qadir. I think it went over El Qadir. Hopefully it didn't. We're gonna look at this real quick. Yeah, that's a new area of rotation that's trying to form now with the storm. So this thing is recycling. This might even produce a stronger tornado than what it was before.
This tornado warning has been updated. New information.
Yep.
This tornado warning has been updated.
So we have 6 tornado warnings right now. Yeah, let's check this tornado warning out. So we still have a tornado warning for Cheyenne County in northwestern Kansas.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So that's something to keep in mind about. We still have these 2 tornado warnings down here that I'm covering right now, and then we have the Osborne tornado over here as well too. It's not on the ground, but it's producing golf ball size hail, the storm itself. So still be in your safe spots regardless if there's a tornado or not, and just treat anything with respect that is under a tornado warning. Any storm, treat any storm today, actually any storm, whether it's tornado warning or not, because these severe thunderstorms are producing some gorilla hail right now.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
We now have another confirmed tornado on the ground with this storm. Not too surprised, honestly, with the velocity signature of this thing too. Not too surprised. So we have another tornado warning on the ground in Arnett, Texas. I keep saying Texas, Oklahoma. Sorry, Arnett, Oklahoma. So if you're in Arnett or north and east of Arnett, Oklahoma, you guys need to be in shelter now. Arnett, you guys are safe. This thing is past you. You guys are safe, but still stay in your safe spots.
New information.
A little bit until the warning goes away, until the warning expires. And the next places that might be an impact for this, because like I said, this might be a long track supercell. So like Sharon, Mutual, Highway 412, what was this? Cleo Springs, Align, Helena, Goldtree, Enid, Oklahoma. Like, you guys are all on the path to this. This thing could be a long tracker, y'all. Like I said, I'm not trying to hype this up. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just being as real as possible. This could be a long tracker right here. This thing could track on for miles. I'm not saying the tornado will track on miles. I'm talking about the mother supercell, like what's producing a tornado could track on for miles. And that's why the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted this storm right here specifically, because of how it's perfectly placed in an environment where it doesn't even have to fight for anything. Like, it can literally take the advantage of the environment by itself. So that's why I'm really concerned about this storm specifically, because man, this thing is it has huge potential of being a long tracker. Let's go back over here to this PDS tornado warning. Like I said, this thing, they might reissue another tornado warning up here, maybe near Grove City in Kansas, because this thing is cycling back up again. This thing actually might produce another tornado. Actually, I think that's what it was doing. It's going through a recycle process there. Same thing with this storm too. This storm is also recycling. There might be 2 different tornadoes on the ground. Yeah.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We might have 2 tornadoes on the ground here from this storm to the south of the PDS warning near El Qadir, or south of El Qadir. Sorry, north of Scott City in Kansas. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is in Kansas. They did issue a brand new tornado warning. We're gonna go to that down there in just a moment. But there might be 2 ongoing tornadoes. One over Highway 83, and then one to the west of Highway 83, going up north to Highway 80 or 95. Sorry.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
You still got this storm up here. I'm trying to see what this thing is going to do. Yeah, it's definitely going to cycle back up again. We got to watch this one carefully.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Let's go back down here to the south, because this is the brand new tornado warning. This is radar indicated now. It's no longer on the ground, according to the National Weather Service. But I don't know, man. This thing, like I said, it has a pretty tight velocity coupling. It could be recycling.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Could be recycling here. So, like I said, this thing has you can see it's trying to hook here. You can't see the hook too well.
New information.
Only because it's far away from the radar itself.
Thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This thing, like I said, this thing is going to produce a tornado. It's probably going to produce it. Is the green a good color? Depending on what you mean by green. If you're talking about velocities, then Probably not.
New
But
information.
if you're talking
This
about
severe
just regular
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
reflectivity, like this type of green, regular rain, then you should be all right. It's just regular rain, just regular rain. But I think the worst colors are orange, red, and pink, and sometimes even black in some places. And if you're talking about velocities, if you see this blue and it's dark red, or just like this like grayish red over here, that is your rotation. That's where the tornado possibly could be at right here
New
in
information.
this area. So we
This
have to keep
considerable
watch of this
severe
very carefully
thunderstorm
here.
warning has been updated.
But yeah, this is a pretty powerful storm near Shannon, Oklahoma. So if you're in Shannon, Oklahoma right now, you need to be in shelter right now. Or Highway 34. There's storm chasers actually on this. Like Vince Welty, he's on this, and I think this is the Y'all Squad, right? Or who is this? Whether I think this is the I think it's also a storm chaser too. Yeah. So Sharon is a small town. Like I said, it's a small town, but there's still buildings. As you can see, there's still buildings over here. So you
New
still
information. This
still
severe
people in the path of
thunderstorm
this
warning
thing.
has been updated.
I think that's Brad Arnold at Woodward, Oklahoma now. Yep, Brad Arnold. He's on that. Is that Reed Timmer? Okay, it's not Reed Timmer. It's not Reed Timmer. Okay. Thought it was Reed Timmer there for a moment. We have a new extension for this tornado warning now. It's observed, no longer PDS. The PDS warning is going to expire in 3 minutes. So this thing should be lighting up. Wow, that is not a good signature right there.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Look at that, y'all. That is going to produce another strong long track tornado more than likely.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
What does black velo mean in real life? Black velo, if you're talking about black velocities, then it's just a very strong area of rotation. If you're talking about velocities.
New
Oh, boy.
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
We have a new PDS tornado warning. New PDS tornado warning now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. I'm going to read this out to you guys. This is for northwestern Scott County. This is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground right now. Weather spot is confirmed tornado. All right. This is a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. So please take shelter if you're in these areas in Kansas, specifically Scott County, Kansas. This is a considerable damage threat with this. This is a particularly dangerous situation with the storm now. So please take this seriously. Not a good situation at all.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right. I had to take a drink there. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, this is it may be likely 2 big time tornadoes on the ground right now. You have one right here. This is the big one. This is the one that got PDS warned, I'm pretty sure, and this is this one right here too.
New information.
So,
this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We have 2 big time tornadoes on the ground right now, side by side. It looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if there are 2 big time tornadoes on the ground. So just keep that in mind. You have this storm right here. It literally looks like it's producing 2 tornadoes. And then you also have this big one up here as well too. That's also still on the ground currently. No longer PDS, I don't think. The PDS warning is expiring now, so we no longer have a PDS tornado warning with that storm. But that could change. This thing could become another monster. Nothing stopping it really. The only storm that I could say that possibly may interfere with it is this storm right here. But honestly, I don't think it's going to do much to it. This is a big time tornado threat up there with that. Let's go back down here to Arnett, south of Woodworth, Oklahoma. We're watching this storm carefully too. This thing could definitely produce a strong long track tornado as well. As you can see right here, a pretty big velocity couplet right here. It's very broad, not tight, but it's still a velocity couplet. So if you're in Sharon, you need to be in shelter now.
Warning has been updated.
Yep, you need to be in shelter now if you're in Sharon.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So let's actually go to the satellite real quick. Let me show you guys what the satellite looks like for this thing. Look at this. Look at the satellite. Look how these storms just blown up here. See that? And this is that's that storm in Oklahoma, by the way. Look how it just blew up there. That is a crazy looking storm.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So yeah, this is a live look of the satellite. You can just see how these storms are just blowing up. Look how they blew up. Look how fast they blew up, bro. That is crazy.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, let's go back to the main radar. So let's go over here. This is the observed now. This is still PDS down here.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Like I said, now it looks like the velocities are starting to lighten up a little bit. This is why there was PDS warnings, because of this down here. This little velocity couplet down here is producing a tornado right now as we speak. So we need to be in shelter right now. If you're in the extreme northeastern parts of
a new severe thunderstorm
of Scott County, Kansas. The storm is going to be moving into, like I said, Elkader. You're not under another tornado warning, so you're going to have to be in shelter for another 28 minutes now. And this storm right here, I hope that's not a debris ball. That is a large, that might be a large tornado on the ground right there. That might be a big one. Good thing that it's not hitting any populated areas. That's a good thing about this one. That it's not hitting any populated areas. That's good.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I had to take a sip there of my hot chocolate there, y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, it is, like I said, if you guys are just tuning in right now, it's getting really active right now. Really active over here in Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma, even in Nebraska and Wyoming. It's getting really active here. We're going to be back at it here. Like I said, this storm is definitely recycling. This is probably going to produce another strong tornado like it did the first time. So I'd honestly just be prepared now for this thing to produce
a new
big
severe
one.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We have multiple tornadoes on the ground right now too. If you guys are just joining into this, that's a large hook echo right there. 2 confirmed tornadoes on the ground, basically next to each other. So stay in your safe spots over here if you're near Elkader, Kansas, or south and west of Grove City. If you're south and west of Grove City, you should be in your safe spots because you're under a tornado warning. The areas that are next up on this list of, being under tornado warnings is Grinnell and Grandfield. Be in shelter now if you're in Grandfield or Grinnell.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, let's go back down here to the south. They let that one tornado warning over here go expire, actually. There's a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
33 severe thunderstorm warnings, by the way, and 4 active tornado warnings. 55 warnings overall. That is not good at all, man. Very, very active day. This is definitely now probably being pronounced as a tornado outbreak.
New information.
We have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning now.
Thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yep, let's go up here in Nebraska.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Where is that at? There is a destructive severe there it is. 80-mile-per-hour winds. Wow. So we have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Scotts Bluff. Scotts Bluff, Nebraska's in this. So if you're in Scotts Bluff, Nebraska, this is a destructive severe thunderstorm heading your way with a tornado possible tag on this.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been
So
updated.
treat this like a tornado warning if you're in Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. It doesn't matter if there's no tornado or not. 80-mile-per-hour winds could do almost the exact same damage as a lower end tornado. So really treat this like a tornado warning and just be in shelter now if you're in Scotts Bluff, Nebraska, or anywhere near Scotts Bluff, near like Gearing, Mitchell, Minutair, Bayard, and McGrew. anywhere in those areas near Scottsbluff, Nebraska, need to be in shelter because, buddy, these storms, 80-mile-per-hour winds. Like I said, I've been in a storm that had 80-mile-per-hour winds. It didn't produce 80-mile-per-hour winds when I seen it, but it had 80-mile-per-hour winds. It did some substantial damage. So really be in shelter with that storm, because 80-mile-per-hour winds is nothing to play around with. We're gonna be keeping an eye on this storm too, because this storm is trying to produce a big tornado. Like this thing might produce a big one, y'all. I don't know. This is a pretty powerful storm right here. This thing is all by itself too, in a very volatile atmosphere. So we'll see what happens to it.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's go over here near Dodge City, Kansas. You have a bunch of severe thunderstorms that's dropping some big hail and some very strong damaging winds here. Near Buckland and Mullinville in Kansas, west of Greensburg, Kansas. So if you're in Greensburg, Kansas, I'd expect you guys to be in shelter, or get in shelter soon, because these storms are heading your way more than likely. Let's go down here to wow, jeez, look at that.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This storm is producing grapefruit-sized hail now. My goodness, look at that. Grapefruit-sized hail.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This would get a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, if it which is a regular thunderstorm. This thing is like a powerful storm. Grapefruit-sized hail, y'all. That is insane. That is huge. So this hail core right here. So if you're in Sharon, you need to be in shelter, because if there's no tornado, the grapefruit-sized hail will get you before the tornado does.
This warning has been updated.
So please be in shelter if you're in Sharon in Oklahoma. This is a very powerful storm, very powerful supercell right here.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Very powerful storm, wow. Brad Orno is also on that storm, by the way, too.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So let's check back up in these storms right here, too, because these storms have the potential to produce strong tornadoes as well, like the one down there to the south, because they are isolated in nature, somewhat at least. Like I said, there is a little bit of interference between the northern supercell and the southern
supercell. This tornado warning has been updated.
So this storm down here is definitely going to...
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It's definitely going to continue to be on the ground, at least this other one, at least. Because if any storm were to die, it'll be this one right here. Because of the storm interaction. But this thing is trying to tighten up, though. Like, you have the greens going towards the radar. I'm assuming that's that way. And red's going away. Right in the middle of your rotation right here. This thing is definitely trying to produce. Moving up to the north and east just like that. I think the radar, is the radar, it is that way near Goodland. Okay. So that's your rotation right there. This thing is definitely, it's definitely trying. It's definitely trying its hardest right now. We'll see if it does produce anything. If it does produce anything, there's a lot of rural areas. Yeah, it's not going to go through any, like, populated areas, which is a good thing. But, man, that is a big storm right there. Big time storm. You would not want to experience that if you are outside. You have just a big clump of just severe thunderstorms over here in just Kansas. It is a widespread severe weather outbreak happening right now. That's what's happening. I mean, you have over 50 warnings right now, 50 different types of warnings, severe thunderstorms. Most of those are severe thunderstorm warnings, and a few of those are tornado warnings, 4 of those actually. And the majority of the tornado warnings is in this clump right here in Kansas, and then one of them is down here in Oklahoma, of course. And this storm is the one that's producing grapefruit-sized hail, by the way, which is unbelievable. I actually might show you guys what the model's going to be looking like. The most recent, what time is it? It's 7:25. I don't know if the yeah, it's not going to come out yet. I'm just going to show you guys this real quick. So this is what the model's going to look like right in the future. Let's go to right now. This is around right now. Yeah. As you can see, your storms are starting to form up over here in a lot of places. You have that isolated supercell. Actually, right here, the HRR is doing pretty well with this storm right here on our radar here. And to keep pushing this forward, they're going to continue to be isolated in nature, according to the HRR model, which is actually quite concerning. I mean, look at that. This is a quite concerning look through these storms. There's a lot of isolated supercells by themselves, and they stay isolated for the entirety of this event, by the looks of it. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna be live. I'm probably gonna be live until like around 7, not 7. It's 7 o'clock right now. Sorry about that. Until like 10 p.m. more than likely. I'll stop being live. And I mean, other than that, like just look at that. There's just showing isolated supercells as far into like like almost 1 a.m. Yeah, 1 to 2 a.m. So these storms are going to be isolated in nature. A lot of these storms are going to be isolated in nature. They're not going to congeal into like one big line of storms like how usually it does sometimes. It's going to stay isolated. So yeah, that's what it's showing for right now. Let's switch back to the main radar here. Like I said, if you guys want to see the risk factors for today, this is above my screen. Let me move my hand right here. That is your moderate risk today. As you can see, I can show it right here too. This is your moderate risk, and it's driven by hail and tornadoes today. We are expecting strong long track tornadoes today. The wind risk is not as big today, but the strong long track tornadoes is. And the large hail too. Don't forget about that. I mean, grapefruit size hail. Like I said, I'm gonna keep mentioning it. Grapefruit size hail. That's something you don't see often at all. Let's be honest. So, let's go back over here to over here. Yep, into this area because these storms are, like I said, they're also very potent as well, trying to produce tornadoes. Um, Looks like this storm did fall apart. The PDS is still ongoing, but that's going to expire in 3 minutes, so it's out of the PDS warning. So I'm not going to even count it as a PDS warning anymore. So we only have, I would say we have 3 tornado warnings. Because that's about to expire. We have one over here, observed. The other one up there is radar indicated. And then the other one down there is also radar indicated. So we only have one confirmed tornado on the ground as of right now, currently, in Kansas. And that might lift soon, actually, now that I think about it. That's probably going to lift soon. So just to keep that in mind now. You also have this storm up here that, like I said, it's trying to produce a tornado, but it's struggling to do so for right now. And I think it's because of the interference of this storm right here. It's blocking off the inflow winds. Yeah, see that? I think they're going to merge. These storms are going to merge together. So the inflow that is coming around, like you have a good RFD coming in from behind it, but it's just the inflow coming into the storm. It's not working out too well for it. The second storm down here is blocking it off, so it might mess it up a little bit.
A considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
As you can see, the warnings have actually slowed down now, so it's not, going off like beep 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 beep. It's not going off no more like that.
New information.
Never mind.
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We gotta watch this storm too. That is that actually might get tornado warning here. Oh, yeah. Expect a tornado warning here with this storm right here. Look at that. That's rotation right there. That's probably going to go tornado warning here in a moment. This is for, let me read this severe thunderstorm warning out.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Did it just get confirmed down here to the south? Let me go check that out real quick. I think it just got confirmed. It did not. They just updated it. Still, grapefruit size hail. Let's go back up here to this storm. This storm is going to get tornado warning. I can already see it now. So if you're in Stratton and Max, yeah, there it is.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Might be down. That might be a debris signature right there, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, let's read this out to you guys. We have a brand new tornado warning. This is for Cheyenne County in northwestern Kansas and Dundee County in southwestern Kansas. Nebraska, sorry. Not southwestern, southwestern Nebraska. Sorry about that. A
new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So this is crossing the Kansas-Nebraska border now. So this is a very, very big storm, by the way.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Did they get the hail risk wrong? It's saying there's no hail in the storm. I'm looking at a Navi's hail core right now. Okay, golf ball size hail. I think they did something wrong with that. I think they rushed that tornado warning, but it's all right though. It's warning for the tornado, not for the hail. The hail is the severe thunderstorm aspect of it.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Yeah, this is a pretty big storm.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. Yeah, that is like I said, I called it already. This was going to get tornado warning, and it did.
And that might be a tornado down, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if that thing is down, because that is a, I mean, you can see a very obvious hook shape to the
New
storm
information.
right here.
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Inflow going into the storm, RFD coming around, right in the middle of your rotation right there. That's moving up to the north and east just like that. So Stratton, you guys are going to be up for it. Maybe Max as well. Maybe it goes in between those two towns. Who knows? But we got to watch this storm carefully because it is a tornado warning supercell and it's dropping big hail and possibly trying to drop a tornado as well. So be aware of that. Let's go back down here to the south of these storms. I think they're both radar indicated. Yep. So we have no tornadoes on the ground
this severe
as of right now.
Warning has been updated.
As of right now, there is no tornadoes on the ground, which is good because we don't want too many tornadoes being down on the ground right now.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
But if you're saying severe thunderstorm wise, this thing is getting active. Warning count's going down. It was like, we had like I think 55 tornado, or not tornado warnings, 55 severe thunderstorm warnings or severe weather alerts at one point. Now we're down to 45, so it's calming down a little bit. We have 23 active severe thunderstorm warnings, so it's calming down.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Yep, so it's radar indicated tornado now, quarter-sized hail up there with that storm in Kansas.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right, so now we're looking at this storm now. So this storm over here in Oklahoma, like I said, it's still trying its hardest to produce a tornado right now. It's struggling. I think for right now, it'll start to get its shape back together. There's 5,000 joules per kilogram out here, so it will probably produce some type of tornado here in the future.
Has been updated.
Let me move this to the side, actually. But yeah, this storm it's going to try to produce a tornado here at any moment. Like I said, it's an isolated supercell. It's got everything it needs. Honestly, it's moving to a better environment. There's like literally 5,000 joules per kilogram in the path of the storm. If I were to check the Storm Prediction Center again, let me see. Let me see what it's saying right here. 100 to 130 mile per hour. Look at this, y'all. 100 to 130 mile per hour tornadoes.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Peak intensity. So there is a tornado risk increasing with these
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
With these clusters of storms down here in Texas, so we gotta watch that carefully. Was there just a new tornado warning? I think there was a new tornado warning. I'm about to go check that out here in a moment. No, there actually wasn't. Sorry about that. There wasn't.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
But yeah, look at that right here. This is something we gotta watch carefully. Like I said, this is your risk for today too. Let's go to the risk. This is your risk today. Have a small moderate risk in this area and a very large enhanced risk. And a very, very large slight risk. Another slight risk over here as well, but that's not going to be too much today. This is your tornado risk. You have a significant tornado risk right here.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
50% hashed area and a 10% hashed area of tornadoes. So you have a very large 5% area as well too. And like I said, that 5% area, still be cautious about that. Just because the 5% area doesn't mean anything. There were still tornadoes actually happening out in the 5% area, almost outside of it actually. Even almost outside of the 2% area, there was some tornadoes happening. So we got to watch that carefully. Hail is also taking the cake of, being the main risk today too.
A new destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So that's going to go off. Yep. So we have another destructive severe thunderstorm warning for that area. Let's actually switch back to this real quick. I was just looking at this storm right here in Texas. This actually possibly could try to produce a tornado here in the short term here. So we're really getting itself together, as you can see. So we got to watch that pretty carefully here. Let's go back up to the north actually, because now we have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Woodward. Apple-sized hail. Not as large as the grapefruit that it was saying earlier. Grapefruit-sized hail is ridiculous, but it was apple-sized hail with this now. And 70 mile per hour winds. This is a destructive storm. 3-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Train weather spotters reported baseball-sized hail 7 miles south of Fargo. So this thing is producing baseballs for sure.
New
Confirmed.
information. This flash flood warning has been updated. New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So if you guys are shooting it right now, we are potentially having
New
a
information.
tornado outbreak
This
unfold here.
considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We already had multiple tornadoes touch down at the same time. We had a couple of PDS tornado warnings so far today. I think we had 4, if I'm not mistaken. We had 4. We had 1 before I started the stream, and then the last 3 was when I was in the stream. We also have storm chasers coming up here to the north, going to what was this, Benkelman, I think is how you say it, and Kansas here, trying to catch up with this storm right here. That's tornado
New
warning.
information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So this storm right here is trying to produce a tornado up here in Kansas, which it possibly can. It's in the enhanced risk. It's in a 10% area, not the hashed area. I'm not sure. I don't think it's in a hashed area, but it's in the 10% area of tornadoes. So it could definitely produce a tornado here at any moment. Let's go back down here. We still have, this is probably the most concerning storm in my opinion as of right now. This thing is wrapping up again. Once again, it's wrapping up. It's trying to produce another tornado here. So we'll see what happens here. In a moment. It's moving fairly slow too, like if I'm being honest with you guys. Yeah, it's moving fairly slow here. How fast is it going? It's moving 30 miles per hour, so it's a kind of slow moving storm. It's kind of a slow moving storm here. So hopefully, like I said, it's a perfect, almost perfect supercell shape. Look at this.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
It's almost a perfect supercell shape. If not, it is a perfect supercell shape. So it is definitely, it definitely has that shape of, of a tornado. But I don't know if it's producing one right now. It's trying to. It's trying its hardest to actually. But what I think they did here, I think they're going to cancel off the tornado warning. There's still rotation in this thing. There's still rotation trying to happen with this, but they don't think it's going to.
New information. This severe
I don't think it's going to be anything
warning has been updated
for right now, at least. The only thing we really have to worry about the storm is the apple to grapefruit size hail with this thing, because the tornado warning still says grapefruit size hail, and then the most recent severe thunderstorm warning says apple size hail. So it's still showing some giant hail signs regardless. We do have a brand new tornado warning now, and that's a good thing to extend this. So this is for Grinnell. So if you're in Grinnell, I called you guys out before. You guys are getting the hail right now, the hail and the straight line damaging winds with this thing in the core of the storm. But to your south, oh boy, and that's tightening up again. To your south, you may have a developing tornado unfolding right now as we speak. That's not a good sign at all. This is a pretty tight area of rotation, pretty tight velocity couplet right here. That's going to be moving up to the north and east just like that to Grinnell. So if you're in Grinnell, you need to be in shelter right now.
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, this might hit Grinnell. I'm not sure, but if you're in Grinnell, you need to be in shelter.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
And there goes the alarm system too. So yeah, there is a brand new tornado warning, and this is for Grinnell, Oklahoma, Grinnell, Kansas. So if you're in Grinnell, Kansas, you need to be in shelter right now. Like I said, this is a pretty large supercell, a pretty healthy supercell at that too.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Angeles, you're also in that tornado warning too, and there's a lot of like road networks and areas and stuff like that. I don't think there's some buildings in the path of this, but after it gets past Grinnell, it's gonna be more of in a rural area, I guess you could say. But Grinnell is a very, very small town. I mean, if you could get closer to it, it's a town, but it's a very, very small town. So hopefully that small town, hopefully everybody's taking shelter in that small town right now, and it's taking their proper precautions with this thing. After that, like I said, after Grinnell, it gets past Grinnell, it's going to be more into a rural area until it gets close to Hoxie in Kansas. Hoxie is definitely a way bigger town than Grinnell. So if you're in Hoxie, I'd be watching this storm very carefully because this is coming right for you. Actually, you're probably seeing modest clouds right now in Hoxie, if I'm not mistaken. There will be modest clouds popping up because all this right here. You see all this right here? This is clouds right here. This is light rain, but also clouds, and this is more than likely showing up as like modest clouds and stuff like that. So you guys are probably seeing modest clouds, and then sooner or later you will get the storm. So we gotta watch that carefully here. They did issue a brand new severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible attack with ping pong ball size hail. And that's for both of these storms. They issued it for both of these storms, so that makes sense. Oh boy, yeah, that is that's producing another tornado now. There's not much stuff for it to hit out here, so you won't see much of a debris signature with this. But I mean, that's definitely down. There's no way that's not down. So let's just treat this like this thing is down. And Grinnell, like I said, be in shelter. Highway 70, get off the road, take shelter somewhere, or just get off the road in general. Or if you can, just drive east. Just drive east, away from the storm, because this thing is definitely trying to drop down here. Like I said, I know some people can't pull over or anything like that. They have to get some places. If you can't pull over and just stay on the side, just drive either east or west, away from the storm. I would say more east because if you're driving west, you're probably going into a hail course, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to break your windshield. So try to go east, near Grainfield in Kansas. Grainfield and Park, Kansas. Those areas over here, they are going to get missed by the storm.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So, like I said, a tornado is on the ground more than likely here in Kansas, south of Grinnell, Kansas.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Big couplet right there. Big time couplet that's formed right there. We have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning over here. Considerable with lime-sized hail and below 50-mile-per-hour winds, actually. So that's a brand new tornado warning now. Wow.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
That's for Texas now. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. That's something we got to watch. Baseball-sized hail with this storm as well, too. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that's a storm we got to watch carefully. It's trying. That's for an hour and 2 minutes for this storm, too. So we have a brand new tornado warning. Let me read the counties out for this one. This is for Eastland County, Stephens County, and Palo Pinto County in north central Texas. So be in shelter right now if you're in those counties in Texas. That includes Ranger, which is a pretty populated area, actually. If I were to zoom in on this is a very populated area, actually. So if you are in Ranger, Texas, around that area, be in shelter. Bullock, Tiffin, points north up there to La Casa in Texas. And yeah, Highway 20, you need to be in underground now. That might be on the ground. Buddy, that might be on the ground right there. That is a hook and a half, if you ask me. Look at the mouth of this thing. This thing is sucking up a bunch of inflow. RFD is kicking in. Right here will be your tornado right there. So if you're in Ranger, Texas, I really would recommend being or running to shelter right now. Like, just run to it because this thing is
a new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let's go back up here to this storm in Kansas. Yeah, the velocities are getting even tighter on this storm as well too. So we gotta watch this one very carefully as well. This thing is tightening up a lot. Still no debris signature with that storm, but that is wrapping up a lot. This definitely might be a
new information.
There's gotta be something on the ground there.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
There's gotta be something on the ground there. Let's check back on this storm. The storm's radar indicator still has a pretty decent hook echo. Should actually try to recycle again and form another new area of rotation right there. And he actually just issued another tornado warning with that. So let's read that out. This is for Dundee County and Hitchcock County in Kansas or Nebraska. Sorry, southwestern Nebraska. So be in shelter now if you're in those counties. I just called out Nebraska. That's for Stratton.
Storm warning has been updated.
South of Palisade and west of Trenton in Nebraska. So be in shelter.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I wonder what Aaron J. Jackets capturing with this. His actually feed is not loading actually, so.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This storm down here in Ranger is trying to produce a strong tornado. This might produce a very strong tornado here, actually. We're going to stick with this storm for a little bit, actually. That is a very, very tight hook signature.
New information, this severe destructive
severe
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We have baseball size hail now.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So this storm is not only producing baseball size hail, but it's also probably producing a tornado here in a moment. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is on the ground. I mean, look at this. You have very, very tight velocity couplets right here.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Oh boy. We have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning now. So let's go back up to the north. Yeah, PDS tornado warning with the storm. Yeah, that is, wow. I called it there. So Grinnell, you are now under a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. You need to be in shelter if you aren't already. I've already called your guys' town name multiple times already. Considerable damage is very possible with the storm, or likely.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Yeah, this is going to be coming up right to the south of you guys. So if you're in Grinnell, Kansas, you need to be in shelter right now. This is a very, very dangerous situation right now. And this thing it's going to be moving up to the north and east, like I said, a pretty decent speed here. I think it's actually picking up the speed, 30 miles per hour. No, it's not, but okay. Weather spotters did confirm a tornado southeast of Oakley. So a damaging tornado is on the ground. A PDS tornado warning is warranted for this storm. Yeah, I'm not surprised storm chasers actually see this tornado because, I mean, look at that velocity signature. But at the same time,
new information.
Look at this thing is completely rain wrapped.
Has been updated.
This thing is completely rain wrapped. Also, watch out for this storm down here to the south too, because it's also trying to pick up its steam as well. It's actually gotten a lot more organized than what it was earlier. So that's something to keep in mind about. It's a lot more organized south and west of Grove City. So if you're in Grove City, I'd watch out for this storm because this definitely could
new information. This tornado warning has been updated.
But we do have a PDS tornado warning, a confirmed large, extremely dangerous tornadoes on the ground over there in Kansas. Let's go back up here to Nebraska, actually. Let's look at this storm real quick. This storm is, yeah, it's still trying. It's still trying. I mean, you can see there's an area of rotation right there, but it is so much, like, happening in this storm that it's just, like, hard to see. It's probably because of the hail core. But still, stay in your safe spots if you're in Stratton, Nebraska. Let's go back down here to the south near Woodward, Oklahoma. This is still producing apple-sized hail with, let me see what Brad Arnold's seeing right now. And Woodward, Oklahoma, or south of Woodward, Oklahoma. Actually, none of these storm chasers feeds are, like, working right now. That's because they're in a very rural area, which is a good thing with most of these storms. Most of these storms are in a very rural area, so it's, like, hard for them to hit anything, which is a good thing.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Man, this storm just keeps, look, this is probably the most photogenic radar-looking storm of the day right here. I mean, look at this storm. This is a classic supercell thunderstorm. This thing has potential to be a very large tornado down here. I mean, it's not even in, it's in the 5% area, guys. It's in the 5% area. It's not even in the enhanced risk. And it's showing signs of, like, just showing crazy signs.
New information.
Of a tornado right now.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
If there is a tornado, it'll be completely rain wrapped. I mean, you can quite literally see it. Look at that. You can see the supercell shape on a radar. Look at that. That is crazy. Or on that radar, the correlation coefficient. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. This is probably a crazy sight in Ranger, Texas. If you're in Ranger, Texas, you're looking west right now. This is probably an insane sight right now. Because this thing looks absolutely insane. I mean, that is a... Wow, that is a crazy looking supercell on radar. Let's go back up here to the north to the PDS warning. Still got that PDS tornado warning up here to the north. Let's cover that real quick. So the velocities look like they're still going crazy over here. It's getting closer and closer to Grinnell. So I'm hoping you guys are still in your safe spots at Grinnell, because this is like I said, this is a big tornado on the ground right now. And it will do damage. It will do considerable damage to a lot of places. If you guys are in a shelter, like I said, it could be very dangerous to you guys if you're not in shelter. This thing is a powerful storm. Yep, they updated it. It's still a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning right now. Yeah, confirmed large extremely dangerous tornado was located near Grinnell, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour.
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Another destructive severe thunderstorm warning. So it is going off right now, y'all. We have a lot of destructive storms right now. All these storms need to be treated with respect, and you need to be in shelter with all these storms, because they all can produce a strong long track tornado, or they can produce apple to grapefruit size hail in some places. As far south as down here in like Texas and stuff like that. I mean, look at that. This thing is trying, man. No CC drop yet with this, but man, look at the velocity coupling in this thing. Look at that. That is a strong area of rotation. This is the hardest I've seen a tornado try to produce.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This is for the one in Texas. This is this one right here. They updated it. It's not doing much right now.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Is that another PDS? We have another PDS up there? Oh no, they just continued it. Sorry, they continued it. There's no PDS. Or there is a PDS, but not with the storm.
New information.
Oh man,
this severe thunderstorm
that's not a good sign at all.
Updated.
This is a very strong velocity coupling right now, heading into Grinnell, Kansas. If you are in Grinnell, Kansas right now, you need to be in shelter. This is a considerable tornado on the ground, and it is going dangerously close, actually, to Grinnell, Kansas. Man, that is not a good sign at all. This thing is looking very powerful on reflectivity and even in velocity. That's a brand new tornado warning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, look at that. This is another tornado warning. This is probably for this area right here of rotation. So that needs to be watched carefully. That's going to be moving up to the north and east just like that. So watch out for that. There could be a tornado that could drop on the ground here. Maybe a QLCS tornado. And 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that storm too. Still got that PDS tornado warning near Grinnell. Like I said, this thing is moving dangerously close to Grinnell right now. There's some buildings actually in the path of this tornado right now. So there will be buildings that will be impacted from this, unfortunately. There will be damage from this. So like I said, especially the southern part of Grinnell, you need to be underground now. You got a fire department in the path of this. You have the Grinnell High School. You have the Grinnell grade school. So like I said, you have the elementary schools. You have the grade school.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
You have the Immaculate Conception Cemetery. This is the cemetery over here. You have multiple cemeteries. You have a lot of buildings in the path of this thing. So hopefully people are in shelter in Grinnell. Like I said, it's heading right for you guys in Grinnell. There's schools in the path of this. There's a fire department in the path of this thing. There's a lot of stuff in the path of this. So we need to be very, very aware that there is a tornado heading towards you guys.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Now, this storm in Stratton, Nebraska. Like I said, I don't know if it's producing a tornado right now. It possibly is. If I'm being honest, it possibly is producing a tornado just by the looks of it. Like I said, a lot of these tornadoes are not going to hit much. Like the ones that will hit anything, it will be this one right here, Grinnell. Oh boy, I think this is moving right over Grinnell. Let's hope it's not. This is a very dangerous situation. It might just go to the east of Grinnell. I'm still not taking that risk though. I'm waiting for the next velocity scan actually for this. But as we wait for that scan, let's go to
new information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
The storm in Oklahoma is like falling apart a little bit. I wouldn't say it's falling apart, but it's like, I don't know what it's doing. It's trying, but it's not doing much. Woodward, Oklahoma, you guys are probably going to be experiencing a strong storm there in a moment, or if you aren't right now. You have another destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Now, this hook signature is now also falling apart.
A new destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Actually, velocities has picked up on this thing. It's expanding a lot more. So either it's trying to recycle or it's expanding a lot more. Let's go back up here to Grinnell because this thing is powerful.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
This is dangerously close to Grinnell. Yeah, but that's a debris signature. That's a debris signature right there. So we now have a debris signature. So if you guys are just tuning in right now, we have a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground with a full-blown debris signature now in Grinnell, Kansas, crossing Highway 70.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Man, this is not good. We have like I said, we have a very, very volatile situation happening right now.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Like I said, PDS tornado warning with this storm right here. We're going to actually stay on this. We're going to stay on this storm. We have a debris ball now. I'm pretty sure this is a debris ball right here in Grinnell. So I'm hoping everybody in Grinnell took shelter. I'm hoping everybody is okay in Grinnell. Because this thing is, it's making a direct impact, almost a direct impact in Grinnell. Like I said, it's a very large debris signature. This thing it had a lot of debris in it.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Yeah, that's not a good situation at all. So this is now from reflectivity, from what it's showing, is passing to the east of Grinnell. I think the southeastern portions of Grinnell was impacted by this tornado here. Or it's actually showing it like dissipate a little bit, I think, which is a good thing. Let me check it actually real quick. Yeah, the southeastern parts of Grinnell is definitely impacted by this. But I think it's lifted now, which is a good thing. I think it's actually lifted. Let's go back down here in Texas. My goodness, this thing is still trying to get that hook shape. If you guys don't get a tornado, you're going to get some very strong damaging winds with this though. Look at that hook. That is a very tight velocity couplet. We will be taking a break here actually in just a moment. So actually, because it looks like let's check. Let's wait for one more radar update. Let's see if this thing. Yeah, I mean, it's showing it loosened. Like the rotation is not as tight as what it was before. So that's a good thing. We don't have any confirmed tornadoes on the ground. I mean, there's still a PDS with that one, but besides this one's observed out, actually. This thing's on the ground. Damaging tornado. Weather spot is confirmed tornado. Yep. I'm not too surprised with this one either, honestly, because this is...
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's definitely a tornado on the ground with that one.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yep, damaging tornado with that one. So be in shelter if you are in that warning. This is for This is for Dundee and Hitchcock
New
counties.
information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Still got destructive storms right now. This storm actually fired back up here in Oklahoma. Oh man, look at that. This is gonna be our next big one. I'm calling it now.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Down. That's down. We have a tornado on the ground here, north and west of Ranger, Texas. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break here, short break, not long, and we're just gonna let it play out here. But there's definitely a tornado on the ground here, so I will be right back, y'all.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this
All right,
severe
we're back.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So this is observed now. I was expecting that. Observed tornado warning in baseball-sized hail with this. This is probably no longer on the ground anymore. Yeah, it was on the ground. It still is on the ground. It might be a debris fan-out happening, I think. No, there it is right there. I think it's recycled. It's now back on the ground. Nope, that's it right there. We do have a PDS warning up here in Nebraska, though. I do know that. There is a PDS tornado warning up here in Nebraska. Observe considerable damage threat with this thing. So there is definitely a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground with this. There might be multiple of them, actually. Because you see right here, there's one area of rotation right there and another right here. So there's two areas of rotation I'm looking at that has a damage threat considerable tag on them. Uh, yeah, both these storms could definitely produce a
A
tornado.
new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, Hoxie. Hoxie is a pretty decently sized town. You guys are, or at least a pretty decently sized town for Kansas. You guys need to be in shelter because the storm down here near, we actually have a tornado report down here. Multiple reports of a tornado just east of Grinnell. One report of it roping out. Okay, so it did rope out. It roped out at the east part of Grinnell, which is a good thing.
A
But now
new
it's back down on
radar
the ground again, more
indicated
than likely.
tornado
Because look at that.
warning
I
has
mean,
been
this thing is
issued.
a cyclone supercell. This thing's been dropping tornadoes left and right. So, Hoxie, however you see that town's name, you guys need to be in your safe spots because you have a tornado that's possibly on the ground here, going right back up to the north and east towards you guys. So, definitely be in your safe spots with that one. And then this storm right here, this is still PDS warning. This is 3 minutes into that, but weather spot is confirmed a tornado. And this is for Hitchcock County. So if you're in Hitchcock County, still be in your safe spots until the warning expires, which is in 3 minutes. So you have 3 minutes before the warning expires, and then Chase counties and Hayes counties, you have 33 minutes until the warning expires. Radar indicated tornado. Hayes Center, you guys need to be in shelter because you may have a potential tornado coming your way. Let's go back down here to Texas because there's also a confirmed tornado on the ground. I mean, that thing had a nasty hook with it, and it might be recycling actually. I mean, look at that. It had a nasty hook signature with it. It's a pretty weird hook signature. It was one big hook, then it like dissipated, and then it produced another hook, and then now it's just like it's weird. It's like trying to recycle, but it's struggling to recycle in a way. So it's pretty interesting, but that's what it's doing right now. But yeah, everybody down here. This is going. We have another new tornado warning actually.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We have another observed tornado warning up here now for Nebraska once again. That's for one of these two rotations right here. I'm not too surprised, honestly. I'm not too surprised. So if you're in these areas, this is a very small warning box. So this is probably going to be for Hitchcock County, Nebraska. So be in shelter if you're in Hitchcock County, Nebraska. Like I said, there's multiple tornado warnings. They issued that one because the PDS one is going to expire. So that's why they issued that one. Lexington, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning with 1-inch diameter hail. So if you're in Lexington, Nebraska, be in shelter. It's just a big clumped and cluster of storms all around in Kansas right now. So it is just popping off in Kansas. It's just a lot. And we actually have another storm. This is another concerning looking storm that we have to watch carefully too, near Kinsley, Kansas. This actually has a pretty decent area of rotation. So we got to watch that carefully. If you're in Kinsley, Kansas, you should be in shelter. You're probably getting some large hail and straight line damaging winds right now. This is a pretty populated area too. But yeah, Garfield, Kansas, Lewis, Kansas. You guys need to be in shelter. You have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning with a chance of a possible tornado with this as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this does go tornado warning in the future. Isolated supercell in the moderate risk area, by the way. So that got to be watched carefully. Yeah, I mean this is a pretty dangerous area for that storm to be in. So we gotta watch that one carefully. The storm still has baseball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with this thing. No longer a substantial tornado threat with this, if I'm being honest. I mean, this thing it went from dropping a tornado to doing nothing now. It's not almost he's doing nothing, but it's not doing nothing in terms of like producing a tornado. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's a good thing about that storm. Same thing with the storm down here. This storm, I want to say the same thing. It's trying, and they're strong. If you're in Strawn, Texas, you need to be underground. If you aren't already, ooh, that's probably producing a tornado. Actually, let's check that out real quick. No debris signature, but that's probably going to produce a tornado here in the next couple of minutes. So if it's not doing so already, so if you're in Strawn, Texas, you need to be in shelter now because this is another tornado that looks like it's on the ground right now as we speak, going straight towards Strawn, Texas. So it's still an observed tornado with baseball-sized hail with it. So if you're not getting the tornado, you're going to get baseball-sized hail. So please be in your safe spots with this storm. Very dangerous situation with that storm right there. I'm actually going to share this stream to a lot of my stuff real quick so everybody can come in and see what's going on here. Let's see here. New velocity updates. Not as tight anymore. No debris signature still, surprisingly. That thing looked like it was producing. Let's go back up to the north here. We have another storm behind it as well as trying. The storm is trying. It's trying its hardest to produce tornadoes here.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We have a new watch. We have a brand new watch. Looks like it's roping out once again the tornado over here. So this storm is just very cyclic. It's produced, I think, 3 different tornadoes so far in its lifespan. So that's quite interesting that it's doing that. So it's getting pretty active.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
We have a confirmed tornado on the ground in Texas again. Confirmed tornado on the ground in Texas again. We're about to go back down here and check that out real quick. But we still have an observed tornado up here in Nebraska as well. So be in shelter. We have storm chasers on this as well. Like Connor Croft. He's up there with this storm. So we gotta watch that one. Let's go back down to the south in Texas.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Got a lime-sized hail with that storm too, by the way. Wow. There's some big hail makers today. Been live for 1 hour and 37 minutes.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
And it's not just today, y'all. We also have the tomorrow as well. We'll be live tomorrow.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We have a very large enhanced risk of severe weather for tomorrow. I'm actually going to show you guys this real quick here. Just fairly quickly, though. If we go to over here, this is your enhanced risk for tomorrow. It's a very large enhanced risk. I wouldn't be surprised if they put a moderate risk somewhere.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
But this is your tornado risk. It's a very large 10% hatched risk area. So keep that in mind.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
We have a new tornado warning. And then also this day as well too. We have a significant severe weather risk on Tuesday. We'll be live both those days. Other than that, I'm not seeing any type of severe weather in the future after this, which is good. It's probably going to be calming down a whole lot more. I'm actually going to look for some cameras here, so give me a moment. We do have a new tornado warning up here somewhere, so let's try to find that real quick. There it is, Kinsley. Yeah, that's the storm I was looking at earlier. This is a storm that I was talking about earlier that probably might produce a tornado in the near future. Let me see if I can find a camera near there.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
There is a camera. Let me see if it's pointing up. Nope. It's a live camera, but it's Greensburg, Kansas. I don't want Greensburg, Kansas.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I'm trying to find a camera. There's Grove City, so it's the Grove City storms.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
You have radar indicated tornado. All right. We have cameras, but they're not in. Yeah, they're not in the areas I wanted them to be. Oh, that's okay though.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I'm trying to looking for cameras right now, y'all.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
There's a camera near Kinsley, but it's not pointing towards storms. Too much trees in the way, too. You have this camera actually, which is is this live? I don't even think this is even live. Nope. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm trying to look at it. There's a camera in Woodward, Oklahoma. Let's actually look at that. If we can. Nope. Can't look at that one. I think we have a brand new tornado warning with that one too. Yep, alright. Sorry about that, y'all. I was just looking. We have a brand new tornado warning. That is an extension.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Yep, that's for Strong, Texas.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We have another observed tornado warning. This actually might be a stronger one because look at that. Yeah, that's wrapping around pretty greatly there. So we gotta really watch that one carefully. Cause buddy, that's wrapping around pretty quickly here. It's a fairly decently strong rotation coupled right there. No debris signature, but there's a hell spike with this, so got a hell spike. So we have another confirmed tornado warning down here in Texas with tennis ball sized hail. Jeez Louise. They have another storm over here.
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, this storm in Kensley is this is a concerning storm too. This thing might drop a big one. This might drop a big one in the future, if I'm being honest. Let's go to this storm over here, see what's this doing. So we're not seeing, I think this is now finally coming to an end with this storm. At least with the tornadic threat. It's finally coming to an end, pretty sure. I think it's combining with the southern storm. That's a hook right there. Wow, that's a huge hook. I wonder what the storm chasers are seeing with this. Let me see. This is Connor Croft, by the way. That might be a tornado right there. Yeah.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
So yeah, Connor Croft, he's on that. All these storm chasers are on that actually. Not just Connor Croft. So multiple storm chasers. You also have Freddie McKinney. And then Storm Runner Media. They're all on this storm right now. Near Hayes Center. That could definitely wrap up and produce a tornado again. So we really need to be in shelter with that one. If you see storm chasers in your area, you know it's not a good thing. That means there's a tornado trying to form nearby or something. Or a storm nearby that you don't want to see. This storm in Kensley, Kansas, this is going to produce a very large tornado. I'm going to call it now. This thing does not look good at all. This thing is just, it's a classic supercell thunderstorm. It has a classic shape and everything. I mean, it's just, that is not a good sign at all. So if you're in Lewis, Kansas, you need to be in shelter. This thing is heading directly towards you guys. Lewis is a little town. It has a fire department. It has the Lewis High School and Lewis Elementary School. It has a couple of houses and stuff right there. Lewis, Kansas, you need to be in shelter right now because this thing is heading directly towards you guys. Like, I mean, or it may go to the north, actually. It may go to the north. Who knows? I'm hoping it goes to the north more into a rural area than Lewis because, like I said, if this thing does drop a big-time tornado, it is going directly towards Lewis if it does, and we don't want that, so.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I'm telling y'all, this is going to wrap up into a big one. This thing is trying its hardest right now. It's trying to wrap up to a big-time tornado here and Kensley and Lewis. So we really need to keep an eye on this storm very carefully here because that is a strong area of rotation. Or it just an insane hook echo too. Look at this. Look at this classic supercell thunderstorm. This is a classic Great Plains supercell thunderstorm right here. If I ever seen one. So we really gotta watch that one carefully. I'm gonna take a drink of water here. Give me like a couple seconds. All right. Had to get a sip of water there for a moment. But yeah, this is trying to tighten up here. South and east of Kinsley, Kansas. We can wait for the next radar update for this thing. Because, buddy, this thing is trying. Let me see something real quick.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
Just
issued.
back to back, huh? Sorry that was quiet there for a moment. I'm looking at something. Got back to back severe thunderstorm warnings. I think they're just extending it a lot. It's also 8:30 p.m. Eastern for me, so that makes sense as well.
New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So we have 6 ongoing tornado warnings and 21 severe thunderstorm warnings, 45 warnings overall.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So by the looks of it, yeah, this is past Strawn. Strawn is probably experiencing some very strong gusty winds right now. Maybe even a brief tornado. Maybe. That's a big maybe, though. So just keep that in mind.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Go back up to the Kinsley. I'm watching this one the most. It's trying to get a shape together, but it's not quite doing much right now.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Take that back. It's ooh, that's not a good sign. I mean, what is the track of this? Let me see again. Tracking due north, so more towards Nettleton than Lewis, which is the good thing.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So Garfield, you're in the path of this thing. Larned, you're kind of in the path of this, but I think it might miss you if it stays on the ground long enough. But no, actually, it's moving similar like this. So yeah, Garfield and Larn, you guys are in the path of this if it stays like this for a while. Which, I mean, I don't think anything's really going to stop this thing from staying, nah. It's actually forming a
thunderstorm warning has
hook,
been
actually, by the looks of it. So, Lewis, you're still not safe from this. You're not in the tornado warning, but you're still not safe. Because this thing is moving outside of the tornado warning box, so this thing is still trying. So, even Great Bend, if this thing stays around with us, like the supercell stays around with us, Great Bend in Kansas could be at risk for this supercell thunderstorm here. you could probably see the storm in a distance. If not probably, you definitely can. There's nothing, I mean, there's no mountains or anything like this blocking it, so.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Like I said, you probably can see this storm all the way as far as like Ellsworth in Kansas, if I'm being honest. I'm not even exaggerating that. Like Kansas is such a flat state that you can, even from like Dodge City, like if you're in like Dodge City, you're looking like to your northeast, you probably see a bunch of lightning happening in the sky, or just even the actual storm itself, like the actual entire storm cloud itself in the distance.
New information,
which is
this
cool about, you
warning
know,
has been
severe
updated.
weather. That's one thing I like about severe weather. If you're in the plains, you can probably, even from like, say if you're in like Greensburg or Pratt, you can probably see the storm. If you look to your northwest, you can probably see the storm. You can probably see lightning and just the storm itself. So cool. So amazing too. This storm is moving closer and closer to the Fort Worth area. So Dallas, Fort Worth, yeah, you guys better get ready for a strong storm. I mean, this is a extremely populated area, obviously, but I don't think it's gonna. Hopefully, a tornado doesn't do anything crazy here. At least I don't think it will do anything crazy here. Man, look at all these buildings. So many buildings here. But yeah, if you're just west of Fort Worth near like Weatherford and stuff like that, the this big time supercell thunderstorm, my goodness,
a new
actually.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Look at that. That is that's a type velocity signature. I don't know if that's is that contaminated. There's two radars right here next to each other. They're both pretty strong areas of rotation. I mean, I'll use the Dallas Fort Worth one. The tornado warning is literally in between both of them, like directly in the middle of both of them. So it doesn't really matter which one you use, honestly. But since it's going towards the Dallas Fort Worth radar, I'm gonna go use that one. So, but yeah, just stay in your safe spots over here, in Strawn and Gordon and Mignus and Oklahoma, Texas and stuff like that. Highway 20 that goes into Weatherford into Fort Worth. You guys need to get off those roads if you're in the tornado warning right now. That's a punchy storm right there. And this thing is now on the ground. So we have a tornado on the ground.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
There we go. So the sirens are going off. Tornado is on the ground.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Tornado is on the ground right now as we speak. In Kansas. So we're going to go to that there in just a moment. Let's look back over here to these storms, because these storms are also some big time hail producing storms, along with a potential tornado with them as well.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This is the only storm that's on the ground right now, for right now, until maybe Texas. I think Texas is going to be the next one that's probably going to drop a tornado here in a moment. But yeah, this is on the ground, and I'm not too surprised, honestly, because it was showing some very interesting signs of rotation and stuff like that. The hook signature is falling apart a little bit, though. It's not really a hook like that anymore. It's still a little bit of a hook, but not as prominent as what it was before. So that's the good thing about that. But that could easily recycle, and we have a brand new tornado warning now. That's for down here. I like how Radar Omega is going off first before the actual my alert system goes off. I just noticed that too. We have a brand new tornado warning. Let's read this out to you guys. This is for Cheyenne County in northwestern Kansas. This same county has been just getting pulverized by storms.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's probably going to produce something. I mean, from the velocities here, this looks absolutely powerful.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Like I said, guys, if you're just tuning in right now, we have a tornado outbreak unfolding right now. It's not a insane widespread outbreak. It is actually it is a widespread outbreak, but it's not anything crazy intense. Like not a lot of places has gotten hit, which is the good thing. We are very thankful about that. Not a lot of places has got hit by this, by any of these storms. I mean, there's places that has been hit by these tornadoes, but
A new severe thunderstorm warning
no
has been
major
issued.
populated areas has been hit. Unlike what happened on Friday. Like I said, I wasn't there for Friday, unfortunately, but Friday that was a extreme, catastrophic tornado outbreak that happened Friday. It was devastating. There's already one rated EF4 tornado from Friday, and St. Louis, Missouri, got hit directly by one too. I think it was like up here in like this area. You could literally see the tornado. It's a mile wide tornado that hit St. Louis, which is insane. Like that's crazy to think about, but it happened. A mile wide tornado hit St. Louis, Missouri. That's crazy words, but it really happened. Like I said, EF4. The Kentucky storm is probably gonna be rated in EF4 too, just based off the damage of it. Wouldn't be surprised. We actually north of Lewis. This is actually yeah, that's not a good sign. That's hooking. It's looking pretty well here. That's probably your tornado right there.
New
Right to the north of
information.
Lewis.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So if you're in Lewis, even though you're not in the warning, you need to be in shelter. Because this thing is right almost over you guys. So that's something to really. And there's your tornado warning up. There was a tornado warning. I don't know what happened to it now. Oh, there it is. They just reissued it. Wow. We have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning now. PDS tornado warning. All right, y'all. We have a particularly dangerous situation. Golf ball size hail. Broadcast media confirmed tornado. So it's a damaging tornado. This is the PDS tornado warning. You're in a life-threatening situation. The flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. So there is a confirmed large, extremely
New
dangerous tornado on the
information.
ground.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
There goes the system.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This is also on the ground as well. I'm not too surprised either. So here we go again. We have another PDS tornado warning, and I mean this wouldn't be surprised if this also goes PDS warning too. If the velocities continue to show the powerful
New
strength
information.
that is
This
showing
severe
right now. This is a
thunderstorm
very powerful
warning
storm
has
right
been
here.
updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Like I said, Lewis, I hope you guys were in shelter because that was very close to you guys. Not seeing debris with this, but I could very clearly see that this is a hook right here. And this is where the tornado is at right here, just to the north of you guys. That is a very powerful tornado on the ground right now as we speak. And this is for Pawnee County and Edwards counties in Kansas. So you need to be in shelter now. Like I said, it's the storm. Like I said, nothing's going to really stop this storm from producing a tornado. And what did it just do? Just produce a big time tornado. So gotta really keep in mind on what these storms can really do today, y'all. These are not your baby storms. These are your big boy thunderstorms that will produce strong long track tornadoes.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
These are powerful supercells right here, y'all. Powerful supercells.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Oh, this one might produce another strong tornado as well. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes PDS warning too. Wouldn't be surprised if they're even seeing a tornado right now on the ground in that area. 'Cause that is that's exactly where the hook is at too. That might be a strong tornado actually. Me checking, like, I have multiple radars up right now, so I'm like checking all of them. Checking like different storms and stuff like that. Like I said, if you guys are tuning in right now, we have a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. 6 tornado warnings ongoing right now. You can see the screen is dark red. That means there's a PDS warning, and this is the PDS warning right here. Not a good situation at all. Let's go back down into Texas real quick, because I know that storm is trying to do it as well. If it is trying to do it, it's completely rain wrapped, by the way. Yeah, it's still trying. Still no debris signature with that. Check the other radar with this, actually. Yeah.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
I wonder if it's trying to recycle here. It's probably trying to recycle here. But it looks of it. Like I said, guys, I'm probably going to go all the way until like 9 something. Going to be live until like 9 something. Because I've been live for 2 hours now. Yep, 2 hours. Because I do want to save some energy for tomorrow. Because like I said, tomorrow I'll be live again. I'll be making a video tomorrow, and I'll be live again tomorrow with more severe weather coverage. Because tomorrow's going to look like another day of significant severe weather like how today is. I think tomorrow might be a little bit more widespread in nature. But
a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I don't know if it's going to be as intense with like the tornadoes, unless, I don't know. We'll see, because there's right now there's an enhanced risk of severe weather for that area, for the area tomorrow. So it may or may not produce some strong tornadoes or not, but I don't know. Today's already produced multiple strong tornadoes today. Nothing crazy long tracked. Maybe the long track supercells, but not long track tornadoes. Not yet, at least. That can easily change, though. New severe thunderstorm watch now. So this is a brand new severe thunderstorm watch. They probably issued it for these areas right here. Yep. Yep. That's more. It's new severe thunderstorm watch. Severe thunderstorm watch for Arkansas too. That's probably why.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, still a lot of these storms. These are the 2 main storms we're watching. It's the Kinsley storm, which is PDS warned. And it is on the ground.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I think it's recycling again. I'm not 100%, but I think it's
New
recycling.
information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
And then up here, these storms. I hope they reissued the tornado warning up here, because this is a pretty tight area of rotation right here. I don't know if they're seeing anything from this storm right now, but this is a pretty tight area. That's a big thunderstorm. It's a big storm, y'all. So far, we have 4 active tornado warnings. We're below 40 now. We're below 40 warnings, so things are starting to slightly calm down a little bit with the warnings, but there's still a PDS tornado warning. There's still tornado warnings in general now, so we still need to. And yeah, there we go. They just reissued that warning actually. Yep, there it is. I was thinking if they're going to reissue that or not. They did. Back up to 5 warnings now. 4, sorry, not 5, 4. Still no tornado on the ground in Texas. Still got the PDS warning for the next 14 minutes with this storm. We're gonna see what it's gonna do here. Like I said, it's a pretty big storm. has the potential to produce something. I mean, there's nothing stopping it. It's in the middle of the almost in the middle of the moderate risk area. It literally has potential to do anything at this point. I am going to take a short break real quick though. So give me like 2 minutes, y'all. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna take like a short break real quick.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Back, y'all. Sorry about that.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Alrighty. New tornado warning just in time to... Actually, there's another... Yeah, wow.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Better let this warning expire, actually. Oh, there we go. Actually, they did not. They actually extended
A
it.
new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Yeah, they actually extended the warning instead of letting it expire, which is wow. This is dropping some big hail near Ellis in Kansas. I'm pretty sure. Is that Kansas? It's Kansas, right? Yeah, that's Kansas. Also have a very large tornado warning for Stockton, Woodston, Plainview, Zurich, Palico, and
a new observed
Domino
tornado warning
just
has
expired.
been issued.
And then you have this supercell up here near Hayes Center. It's actually a tornado report. It's actually damage reports, actually. Power lines down from spotters. Roof damage to a home is Stratton. So there's damage been done. Damage has been done from this storm. From whatever, yeah, that's definitely a tornado down. I wouldn't be surprised if Connor Croft can see it, actually.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yep. It's probably down, if I'm being honest. That thing is probably down, so they better be careful. They said they're going to drive straight into it. They better be careful. That thing is probably down. There might be a big one, too. We have a new watch, actually, that's been issued. I don't know where. It'll pop up on the screen. I'll say where. There we go. We have a brand new tornado watch updated. That goes until... Couldn't even see when it goes until. We have a brand new tornado watch, though, or updated tornado watch.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Another watch, I think. Oh no, they're taking the watches away.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
See that? They're taking the watches away. So good thing this storm did not do much, which is a good thing. It produced something down here, then moved northeast and just died out.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Now what is this storm trying to do? What in the world? It's just, this thing is trying its hardest to produce a strong tornado right now. Like, was it PDS warned at one point? I don't think it was. I don't know. It was trying to produce a strong tornado at one point. It didn't succeed in it, which is a good thing because down there is a more populated area. It's heading into a more populated area, actually, as we speak.
New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This is probably the most concerning storm right now, in my opinion, besides the one that's confirmed literally down here near Larn, Kansas. This thing's on the ground, but I think it's either right here or right here that it could be on the ground, and that's where, let me see where that's overlapping. It's probably right here in this area, but at the same time, it could be this. Could be this area trying to like hook around. Like I said, we'll see. But it's either way, if you're in Larn, Kansas, which is a pretty decently sized town, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, look at that. You have a hospital here. You have a lot of places here. You have a hospital. You have a church. You have food places. Dollar General, Larn Community Center. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff here. It's a lot of stuff here.
New information.
Got an elementary
This
school.
considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, you have a high school. Yeah, you have the high school right there. It's a lot of areas that at risk for the storm. So hopefully you guys in Lawrence, Kansas are taking shelter. It's a pretty popular area. I wonder how many. Let me look it up. How many people are in Lawrence, Kansas? Let me look that up real quick. Uh, 3,000 people. Almost 4,000 people live in Lawrence, Kansas. It was almost 4,000, but the population has been dropping lately.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So there's people there. There's 3,000 people there. So that's still a lot of people, regardless. But down here, we have 3 active tornado warnings right now. So things have calmed down from what was going on earlier. Because earlier was we had multiple PDS warnings. That is not a good signal. Oh boy, that is not a good signal at all. That is look at that. You have red's going away from the radar, green's going towards. Right in the middle is your strong rotation. That is not a good sign, y'all. That might be a huge tornado in progress there. And that's heading straight for the southern parts of Fort Worth.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Fort Worth is right here. This is the storm right here. It's still pretty far from it, but it's heading in that general direction, south of Fort Worth. So like Mansfield, Redden, Blurson, I think so you say it, Crescent. A lot of these towns, there's a lot of small towns that still has a lot of people in there that are going to be fairly close to this storm. So this storm needs to be watched. Yeah, that thing's wrapping around. Look at that. So I think once it actually organizes, it could probably produce a strong long track tornado. That's literally outside the enhanced risk, by the way. It's in the slight risk region. It's not even in the main bullseye area.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
There it is. That's it right there. We have a tornado on the ground. We have a tornado on the ground in Texas near Santo. So if you're in Santo, you should be in shelter already. There's places getting impacted right now as we speak by this thing. Yeah, there it is. Observed.
This tornado warning has been updated.
So it's on the ground. It's on the ground. Boy. Yeah, so we have a confirmed tornado on the ground. Weather spot is confirmed tornado. Damaging tornado and 2-inch hail. Damaging tornado on the ground. Let's actually take the yellow boxes away. There we go. So yeah, we have. I think there's a new tornado watch for Dallas Fort Worth area. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. This thing is this thing is probably strong. I mean, let's look at the track of it. Yeah, it was strengthening the weekend and it strengthened again. Now it's really strong.
Thunderstorm warning has been updated.
And that's your debris signature right there. So I don't know if this is going to increase or decrease as it moves further east to the south of Santo. Hopefully it's missing Santo. I think it's missing Santo. It's hitting the south parts of Santo, though. You can see the hook, though. You can quite literally see the hook. Let me point to you guys. This is the hook right here. That's your hook. This is your tornado right there where I circled it at. That's your tornado right there. So that's moving up to the east.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So we have a very strong tornado on the ground right now. So yeah, that thing's strong. I would not be surprised if this goes PDS. If the next radar scans show this thing absolutely just large, then they might go PDS with it. This is it right here, I'm pretty sure. The debris signature did get a little bit bigger. They get a little bit bigger. I'm waiting on the velocities for this. But this thing is on the ground, though. It's on the ground for sure. Look, even, yeah, some storms didn't even form down here at all. Let's go back up here in Kansas and see what's going on with this storm. The storm is still trying to produce a tornado near Lauren, but I don't think it's doing much. I mean, it says it's still on the ground still. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Do you have Twitter? I do have Twitter. Actually, I might pull that up, actually. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm going to pull Twitter up, actually, and see what's going on. Wow. So the tornado in Ranger, Texas was a wedge. That was a wedge tornado. That was in Ranger, Texas earlier. Wow, that is insane.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Oh my God. The Marion, Illinois tornado was 190 mile per hour EF4. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show you this real quick. Let me show y'all this. What in the world? Look at this. Look at the damage this thing caused, bro. My goodness. This is from SR radar loops. She's 190 mile per hour tornado, bro. Jeez. Like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't go live that day, but man, that's insane. That's a powerful tornado right there. That's on par with the Diaz, Arkansas tornado that happened. I was live for that one, the Diaz, Arkansas tornado.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's a violent tornado right there. Wow.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Wow.
New information. This severe thunderstorm
Another
warning
confirmed. We
has
have a
been
confirmed
updated.
tornado warning. Wait, where is that at? There it is. Observed tornado warning. It's getting closer and closer to Dallas Fort Worth. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's a donut hole. We have a donut hole, y'all. Wasn't even paying attention. Look at the donut hole.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
We quite literally have a donut hole in this.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I posted something on X about the storm I'm in. Okay. Yeah, this storm in Texas is that's not a good sign. This is one, it's heading for an extremely populated area, number one. Number two, it's wrapping up quite a bit. I mean, look at that. It quite literally has a donut hole now. This is a bounded weak echo region now. It's literally from a bounded weak echo region. That thing is insane. Also, I want you guys to look at this video of the tornado that happened, the EF4 tornado that happened in Illinois. So look at this real quick. Look at that tornado. Look at the motion on that. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing right now? Look at the roar on that. That is violent. I see why I got an EF4 rating. Good lord, that thing. (190-mile-per-hour) winds with that. That is just nuts with that. That thing's violent.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
That's the second high-end EO4 of the year, by the way. Next to DS Arkansas tornado. That's wow. There's homes completely slabbed.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So two of the most powerful tornadoes of the year was the Diaz, Arkansas tornado and the Marion, Illinois tornado. That, I mean, that's insane. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Kentucky one is also up there as well, too, with the most powerful tornadoes of the year so far. What was that town called? I think was it called Somerset, I think. Let me go over here actually and look at it. I know exactly where it's at. So, yep, Somerset and London. These two towns right here, they got hit hard by those tornadoes, like really hard. So, hopefully they are. Hopefully everybody's recovering from that, man. It's a lot over there happening. Oh, what is this? Nope. Turn it off. Not sure. Yeah, this is probably still trying to produce a tornado. I'm gonna stay around for a little bit more and just track this storm specifically because I feel like this storm is the one we need to watch carefully here. Still on the ground. Still an observed tornado. I had a donut hole with it moments ago. But now it looks like it's wrapping around. Might recycle again. This thing is recycling. I think I'm safe, but I don't know. Yeah, just stay in your safe spots. Are you in the tornado warning right now? Or are you close to it or anything? Because if you are, you need to stay in your safe spots because this thing is like relatively close to you. If you I don't, like I said, I don't know exactly where you are, but like if you're in the severe thunderstorm warning, which is destructive warn for baseball size hail, or if you're in the tornado warning, that's also warned for lemon-sized or lime-sized hail, sorry. Then you should be in your safe spots, regardless. So Weatherford, it doesn't matter. If you're in Weatherford, you need to be inside because you're going to see baseball-sized hail more than likely with this. If you're south of Weatherford, then you need to be in shelter too because you have a tornado on the ground and maybe a big one on the ground at that. This storm had a history of producing a wedge tornado earlier, so we gotta really keep that in mind here. This is a very healthy supercell, and I don't think nothing's going to happen to it for a while.
This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Because even the Storm Prediction Center highlighted it, talking about it staying alive for a little while. Because this thing's not dying. It's always Texas, man. We have 4 active tornado warnings right now. Well, 3 technically, 3 different storms. They're starting to take down some of the tornado watches, which is, yeah, they're starting to take down some of the tornado watches, and they're starting to put out new ones too. Let's actually look at the new ones real quick. Let me see. I think they expanded. Did they expand it or did they take it? No, they took it away. So they are taking away some of the watches in some areas. That's because the storms are not in areas
New
somewhere.
information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Zero Z run is coming out now. Let's see what it's showing. It's showing these storms dissipate actually around of course 1 a.m. in the morning and stuff. It's actually showing tomorrow be a more substantial threat too, near like Kansas City.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's actually switch to that camera real quick. Look at this. This is tomorrow.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I don't know if you can see that, but showing some storm initiation around 2 to 3 p.m. We're probably going to be live around 2 to 3 p.m. tomorrow, talking about more significant severe weather in this area. Like I said, this area is, let me take a sounding real quick.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
With that. Around almost 4,000 joules per kilogram, too. Yep, look at that. So Missouri is going to be the highlight for tomorrow.
Information.
Missouri and
this
Kansas.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Near like Joplin, Missouri and stuff like that. Those areas got to be aware for tomorrow. Even in Kansas City, too. That's something to keep in mind about.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Very strong area of straight line damaging winds with this, by the way. Yeah, like all these little streets right here is going to have homes and stuff. Like it says, it's moving into a more populated area. So they're going to experience a lot more, I guess, storm damage from this thing. The hook is like potent with this. Wow. No debris signature. So it's not currently producing a tornado. I don't think it's going to for a little while now. There's New Salem because it needs to be tight rotation. It is nowhere airtight. It's very broad, actually. It's more of a surging wind threat with this, especially if you're in Lippin. If you're in Lippin and Allison, you guys are going to experience some very strong straight line damaging winds, maybe even in excess of like 90 miles per hour. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. You got the destructive hail too. Very destructive storm right here. And then this is no longer on the ground anymore, but it's still radar indicated tornado on the ground. So that's something to keep in mind about. And this storm is also trying as well, but I don't think it's going to do much. It's all the way up here, yeah. They might issue a new tornado warning. It's in a more rural area, so it's not going to hit much, which is a good thing. So that's the good news for that. So here's what I'm going to do, y'all. Here's what I'm going to do. I tested my warning system out. It works very, very well. As you can see, it works very, very well. And that's a good thing. So now we're going to be using this system until we find something else new or better than it, which probably won't find anything else new or better than it. Well, not new, but probably nothing better than it as of right now. So we're going to end the stream here. I know we're ending it early. Still an observed tornado on the ground. Just because it ended doesn't mean the tornado threat's over. I'm only ending it so I can get some rest for tomorrow, so I can wake up early tomorrow and make a video for you guys tomorrow. And
new information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Yeah, just make a new video for y'all tomorrow and get ready for another live stream for tomorrow, because tomorrow is definitely going to be a interesting day as well.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I'll be on standby with this storm. Like I said, this storm is very concerning looking. I'll be on standby though in case something does happen with this storm, because this is the most like concerning storm of the day, I feel like, if I'm being honest. And tomorrow, I think tomorrow's gonna be a widespread tornado outbreak too. I mean, it's showing supercells popping up everywhere, but they congeal to a line pretty fast here though. That's the only thing. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But like I said, this is a very well defined. Look at that. This is a very well defined hook echo right there. Very well defined tornado. Let me see if there's a radar update. Let me check radar scoped real quick.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, look at that. That's a classic storm. Look at that. Heading right for Fort Worth. I mean, it doesn't get any more classic than this, y'all. Classic supercell thunderstorm. Possibly a big time tornado in there too. They don't know. They didn't put PDS on it yet because I don't think they can't really tell because it's probably rain wrapped. But if you live south of Fort Worth, then I'd highly recommend preparing now. Or even if you're in southern parts of Fort Worth, I highly recommend preparing now because this storm right here is probably one of the strongest and most visually appealing storms of the day. If I'm being honest here, this thing is it's showing off right now. Just had to update here. Like I said, the velocities aren't anything to go home about, but still.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
That is a concerning storm if you ask me. This thing is going right towards Fort Worth, the southern parts of Fort Worth at least. At least the southern parts of Fort Worth, you guys are probably going to see a pretty big hailstorm from this. And if you live even more south of Fort Worth, like where the radar site's at, you're probably going to experience a tornado. A tornado-like winds at least, depending on how long this thing stays on the ground for, because it's still observed. This thing is still on the ground from according to the National Weather Service. But yeah, there's some big storms. That's a big supercell, by the way. Probably see my modest clouds over here. So Fort Worth, you're probably seeing lightning in the distance right now in Fort Worth and stuff like that with this storm because there's just a bunch of it. I know there's a bunch of lightning in this thing.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Like, we had a lot of tornadoes today, so this was a tornado outbreak. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of people say it's a bust sometimes when it comes to these type of like events, which, like I said, it wasn't really a bust. If there's multiple tornadoes that has touched down, it's an outbreak, especially in a widespread area too.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
My goodness, look at that hail core. That's probably gonna get upgraded to baseball or tennis ball sized hail.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I might stick around for this storm because this thing might recycle into something very, very insane. I mean, this is yeah, I might stay around for a little bit. This is a very concerning look because it looks like it might be in the process of recycling. Yeah, that's not a good sign. It looks like it's in a process of like putting down a very large tornado actually, and this is going dangerously close to a very, very populated area. I mean, almost every road you're going to see is going to have houses on them. So that's what's making it very concerning. So if it's not already on the ground already, then it's probably going to plant a big one on the ground very soon. So
a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Like I said, we'll stick around with this one here for a moment. We have 3 active tornado warnings. One in Nebraska and one in Texas. Like I said, we're going to stick with the one in Texas because this is the most concerning one in my opinion. Because like I said, this is a much more highly populated area that is heading towards than like, say, for like Nebraska and stuff. Nebraska, where it's going, it's literally nothing in sight. There's nothing there for it to hit. So here, it's going to hit some stuff if it does drop on the ground. Bathroom break, right? I'll be right back, y'all.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right, y'all. Oh boy, we have a PDS now. PDS. Radar indicated though. It's radar indicated PDS. So they know for a fact that this will, if this does drop, it will do considerable damage.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Because it's in a highly populated area. I mean, it's there. It's really there. And you have baseball size hail with this too. But I think it might. It looks like it's occluding to itself. Might be occluding to itself. Because the hail's starting to go away. It might be occluding.
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We only have one tornado warning, and that's this one down here. Other storms seems like they're starting to calm down a whole lot now. Honestly, if anything, this could be the strongest one of the night if it does drop. It could be the most dangerous one too, since it's in, like I say, an extremely populated area. Or it's about to be an extremely populated area. Like I said, you have greens going towards the radar, red's going away. Right here will be your rotation. It's going to be moving due east towards like Bunker and stuff like that. I'm actually going to read out the counties for this so I can give people ahead of time. You're under a PDS warning, and this is for Palo Pinto County and Hood counties in Texas here. Parker County too. Sorry, Parker County too. It's a PDS tornado warning. It's radar indicated. It's not on the ground, but that's probably going to change here in just a moment because the velocity's actually increased and they actually tightened up. So this is moving closer and closer to the radar now too. So the closer you are to the radar, the
new information.
Closer to the surface you're going to be looking at the ground, and this thing is looking directly, almost directly, not into the ground, but this is the closer to the ground we've gotten to a storm. I'm pretty sure, and it's moving towards the Fort Worth area. Like I said, this is the it's a powerful supercell that's probably producing a tornado right now, if I'm being honest. Probably producing a tornado, which is not a good thing. Let me check the other storms, see if there are any rotation with any of these. You have that storm, which is not doing much. Yeah, a lot of these storms are non-tornadic anymore. They're just more of a big-time hail maker or gusty wind maker. The only tornadic storm is the one in Texas. It was actually, is this the camera? Nope, it's just a data center. It's a big area of rotation. Don't get me wrong. It's a big area of rotation, so this thing has potential here. If you see the velocities die out a little bit, which I think, yeah. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to end the stream here because, like I said, I'm going to get some rest for tomorrow because tomorrow I'm probably going to be live a little bit longer.
New information. So, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning.
For those of you that did tune in and I did stay, thank you for staying. Honestly, like I said, I'm really happy about this new overlay system. You're in danger. Wait a minute. What do you mean you're in danger? Are you in the tornado warning? Are you in the PDS warning? Okay, that's the only tornado warning that's on right now.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let me know in the chat right now before I leave, because about to get ready to leave here. If you're in danger, let me know. I'll stay. I'll stay if you're in danger. What, like, where are you at? Are you in the Texas supercell thunderstorm right now? Are you near like Fort Worth? Because if you are, then yes, be in shelter.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Great Bend too. I can see that now. Not yet. Okay. Just make sure you stay in your safe spots. If this storm is coming for you, just be on a high alert with this. Like I said, the velocities are starting to let up a lot more now, which is a good thing. It's tightening, but it's letting up too. So if there was a tornado on the ground, it probably roped out, or it's probably roping out right now as we speak. So that's good news for Fort Worth, but still, you guys are going to get a pretty substantial severe thunderstorm with baseball-sized hail with this. So still, be in your safe spots, especially with this type of storm. Still, baseball-sized hail. Still a PDS warning, but it might not be on the ground anymore. Or it wasn't on the ground at all, but it might not even be as intense as what it was anymore, which is a good thing. So yeah, if you're in front of this storm, they're like Benbrook, Forest Hill, the Fort Worth area, Arlington, south of Arlington, like Mansfield, Rendon, Cedar Hill, Midlothian? I don't even know how to say that town name right there. Venus.
A new considerable
Actually,
severe thunderstorm
Venus is far
warning
south.
has been issued.
Basically, if you're in this area right here, from where I'm going to circle, if you're in this area right here, I'd be on the lookout for this storm. That includes southern Dallas still. Because not only going to get the tornado, but you're going to get the hail. So just watch out for that. Now, Great Bend, you guys are not in the tornado warning, but
New
pretty
information.
close to it.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Pretty close to the tornado warning up there. But this new tornado warning is for Barton County in central Kansas. So stay in shelter if you're in Alamance, I think is how you say it, and Hussington, I think is how you say it, and west of Great Bend. Just stay in shelter if you're in those areas. Great Bend is a pretty populated area. It's actually a lot of buildings in this area, so you guys better be in shelter. Regardless if you're not in the tornado warning or not, just be in shelter. It's really close to you guys, so you never know what can happen. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Let me get some rest for tomorrow. We have 2 ongoing tornado warnings. This one probably might dissipate. Yeah, it's occluding. If it's on the ground, yeah, there's no debris signature. There's a hail spike though. Just saw the hail spike, but it's occluding to itself. So hopefully it doesn't try to produce another tornado ever again. But I think that's it for right now. Like I said, we have that 1 PDS warning, but I think we're good. I think, like I said, it's not completely done, but I think we're safe for now. So I'm into here. Like I said, I'm into here. I'm gonna get some sleep, y'all. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys got good information from the stream too. Thank you for sticking around.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning.
I will
has
catch you
been
guys
updated.
tomorrow for another video. Number 1, a video in the morning, and I will catch you guys with another live stream tomorrow. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. See ya. Bye-bye.
flash flood warning has been issued.